working with the wall behind you. So step your left foot and then the right one halfway up the wall, ideally toward the height of your hips. Now you have the alignment from wrist to shoulders to hips, and then you can lift your right leg up and feel light on your feet. When you switch legs, you're going to feel the same effect, that once you start moving into alignment, it gets lighter. It becomes a little bit easier. Take a little break, lower your knees to the floor, and sit down on your heels. We're going to work now on integration. So as you inhale, lift your arms halfway up. And notice what I'm doing with my hands. I'm flexing through the fingertips. As you inhale, lift the shoulders up, and then while you project your hands forward, draw the arm bones into shoulder sockets, create stability in the shoulder blades behind your heart, and then lift the arms up. See if you can move the arms up without losing the shoulder blades on your back. Then bring your hands together to your center chest. Walk them to face the back of the room or the wall behind your mat, and then step back into down dog. That shoulder integration exercise that we just did is crucial for standing on the hands. As you inhale, lift your right leg up, and then start kicking up. And it may take a few kicks. So the first thing that you want to start moving toward is the lightness of the kick. First, you align the hips over the shoulders, and then the legs come up, and having the wall behind you gives you more confidence that you're not going to go over. Switch legs and do the same on the other side. As much as you can, keep the lifted leg engaged and connected. After trying 3 or 5 on each side, take a little break. Pause. The second piece of integration is the midsection. So as you sit down, bring your thumbs toward the floating ribs and your fingertips to the front of your hips. And as you continue with the breath, see if you can shorten that distance between your front ribs and your hips. The back body is full and the front body empties out. Then lift your arms up and see if you can keep your floating ribs, your front ribs, in and not necessarily popping forward. As we move once again to handstand to try to balance there, remember that integration of the rib cage. Most often, we tend to collapse in the midsection because the spine is very flexible and we need to bring stability to it. Lift your left leg up, look in front of your hands, and then gently kick up and find the wall with your left heel. Then bring the right one and start moving one foot away from the wall. Balance is delicate, so stay focused, remain in alignment, remember the integration of the shoulders, the rib cage, and start playing with it. Take a little break, then you can switch legs and kick up with the opposite leg. Find the wall. And you'll start noticing that as you start aligning the body in the vertical position on your hands, there's a force that is moving down and you want to let it come down. You want to let the energy settle down through the hands. And then slowly release. Come back to sit down. Pause.